Ever had an idea to create something that has never been created? Create something new, something out of the ordinary, or even an idea to recreate? To recreate out of what has already been created. For example, the creation of social media platforms like Facebook. That was a new thing. Or the creation of cryptocurrencies. It's a recreation because we already had existing currencies. Yes, even though they were all man made. But because of the challenges nations faced with their currencies, hard currencies, there became the need. And that idea came to some people to create a new form of currency that can rise above some of the challenges experienced when we use the hard currencies. Or the creation of furnitures out of trees, God given resources. Do you know why we all have those ideas from time to time? Every human being has an idea to create, even little babies. When babies begin to learn to be independent, like play on their own, sit on their own, when you give them toys, especially building blocks, if you watch them carefully, you see them trying to recreate certain objects out of those blocks. That is us making use of our God given ability to be creators. We are creators. You are a creator. I am a creator. We were meant to create. And that is the call upon us at creation. When the first man was created, in Genesis from the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, God said, "Let us make man in our own image and according to our likeness." So every human being is made in the image and the likeness of God. Image can also mean the physical representation. If another human being, your child or someone younger, is in your image, it means that person has features like you. There is a kind of resemblance between the two of you. So we are made in God's image. No wonder most representations of God that I see in either in storybooks, children's storybooks, or movies, they depict God with qualities that we have as human beings. It's almost like it's a human being. Well, I don't blame those who do that because that is the closest representation we know of who God is. Nobody knows how he looks like physically exactly, but that is the closest thing. And that is what we know. And even when he was sending Jesus into the world, Jesus came as a human being. He didn't come as a tree, he didn't come as an animal, he came as a human being. That is God recognizing our form as human beings as a representation of himself. So when he said, "Let us make man in our image and our like and according to our likeness," it means beyond even the physical representation, we also have his character. We have his DNA in us. God is a creator. He is the one who created us. He created the world, the universe, and he created us to enjoy this universe. And then now he gave us that same ability and power by making us in his likeness, according to his likeness. So now we are also creators who have been called to dominate, to have dominion over all the earth. Little wonder man is able to create. From the first man that lived on this earth, we have been creating up until today. Even babies create in their own little ways. So we are called to create. You are not an imitator. You are a creator. You are not just meant to attract things to your life, but you have the power and the ability to create. Some are using that ability more than others, but it doesn't mean that those who don't use it don't have it. We all have that ability in us to create. We have our imagination for that. Whatsoever you think, you become. Whatsoever you imagine intently with emotions, you get to create that in your life. Even the physical, tangible creations that we have around us, people first created it in their minds before translating it into the 3D world. What situation are you facing that is not so pleasant, you do not like? Are you comfortable with where you are? Get up and create the situation that you desire to see. Get up and create what you wish to see in your life, because you have the power to create. I have the power to create. And here I am creating videos for your viewing pleasure, to inform and pass on knowledge to someone out there. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't, and share the video with someone who might find it very helpful. See you in my next video. Bye.